Good morning, my friends. I'm Daniel Daup, and this is For Your Sunday Morning Drive, a short podcast designed to help put you in a Colossians 3:2 mindset and help prepare your minds for worship on those hectic Sunday mornings. I sure hope you're having a great day today. I appreciate you making us a part of your Sunday morning routine, or for tuning in when you can. That's appreciated as well, for sure. Do check out the other great podcasts on the Ministry League Network through their app or through ministryleague.com. They certainly have some great resources to help you grow spiritually. As always, I do ask that if you're enjoying our little project over here at For Your Sunday Morning Drive, that you do give us a share and rate and review us wherever you listen. Let's go ahead and get today's episode started. This is episode 15, Cuckoo Clocks and Time Control. Let's go to church.
Are we there yet?
I recently discovered that I could control the speed of time. A few months back, I started to dabble in a bit of horology. Let me clear that one up too. Horology, despite how it sounds, is the study of time and the art of measuring it. It involves the design, the repair, and the upkeep of timepieces, clocks. You see, I've always wanted a cuckoo clock. I find the intricacies of their movements fascinating, and the sounds, both of the ticking and of the talking, and the chime of the cuckoo, mesmerizing. And I was given an old cuckoo clock that had belonged to my great-grandfather. I took it apart, I cleaned it, I replaced some worn and damaged parts, and I hung it back on the wall. You see, the trick with these clocks is that you need to make sure that they are level so that it ticks at the right speed. Sometimes a clock will tick too fast or too slow, and because of this, it won't keep time accurately. And with a cuckoo clock, the way that you adjust this is by moving what is called the bob. That's the weight on the end of a pendulum, which is often carved into a leaf or some other decorative element, and you move that up and down on the pendulum itself. Just now realizing that maybe an audio medium is not the best way to describe this. Anyway, let's go with what we have. The movement of the bob up or down on the pendulum will cause it to swing slower, effectively slowing down the clock, or quicker, causing the clock to run fast. Thus, you are able to change how fast or slow the clock keeps time. And while it is an interesting horological phenomenon to observe, it unfortunately doesn't have an impact on how time moves in practice. But oh, that it did. We can't stop those seconds from counting down. They march ever onward at the same pace, and each second is accounted for. And, try as we might, we can't stop it, slow it down, or make it go any faster. We should, however, cherish and be good stewards of the time that we do have, because time is so fleeting. And the Bible has many things to say on this topic. James chapter 4, 14 through 17. Yet you do not know what your life will be like tomorrow. You are just a vapor that appears for a little while and then vanishes away. Instead, you ought to say, if the Lord wills, we will live and also do this or that. But as it is, you boast in your arrogance, and all such boasting is evil. Therefore, to one who knows the right thing to do and does not do it, to him it is sin. There's a lot of different verses about time and what it means to us in Scripture. I also think back to Ecclesiastes chapter 3. There's a time for everything, right? And I think about time a lot. I'm going to be vulnerable for a moment. Thinking about time, sometimes it brings me great despair. And each moment I look at, I kind of realize it's a moment that will never happen again. Those precious moments with my children are passing by, and there's nothing I can do about it. Opportunities to spread the gospel have been lost, and time has been wasted that might never be gained again. But friends, we must not focus just on the negative in this aspect, but be good stewards of that time that God has given us. Let us be thankful for what we're given. Rejoice in those good moments. Yes, use your time effectively, but rejoice in those times. Make sure that whatever time you have or have left is spent in service to the Master. After all, to focus on just the negative aspects, it might just make us a little... Anyway, those are my thoughts for your Sunday morning drive. Now it's time to hear yours. Here's our discussion questions for this week. Are we good stewards of the time given to us? And secondly, how can we better use our time for the Lord?